I was a child, I do know that they was going to come through our neighborhood. That's what my aunt, she never told us, but she made us go upstairs. And they were boiling pots of water. And I was a kid and I didn't know what was going on, but she had all these pots on the stove and there's lots of water and oil and stuff. And I'm looking, what is she doing? And come to find out, I guess the KKK said they was coming through our neighborhood to burn crosses. And I guess, and a lot of the women in our neighborhood were black single mothers or women, aunts raising kids and all that kind of stuff. Wasn't too many husband and wives relationships going on. There's a few, but they didn't have kids. So I said that to say, they never came through that neighborhood that night. Now they might have went through another night, but they didn't that night. Because my aunt and them was ready for them.
So, with the time period, you say the early 60s?
Early 60s at least early 60s, almost early 60s. I was like 8 or 9 at least, because we hadn't been living here too long. And she was, again, protecting us. She was protecting these 4 babies she didn't took in that weren't hers. Yes, so yeah.
Do you remember anything else? I mean, obviously you were really little. I mean, so you remember just the fear.
Yeah, the fear, all the fear.
But everyone in the community rallied like they were.
Yeah, all the women, and they stood on their porches and they stood around, and it was like, okay. And we looked out because me. Don't say I can't. I'm going to. Then my brother and sister be with me watching. We was looking out the windows and trying to see, and we sneaked downstairs and we look and see them all standing around. I'm like, what? And then she called us, said, "Go back upstairs." Yes, ma'am. And we scattered back upstairs. But yeah, it was a nervous night. That was an intense evening, from what I understand. I couldn't imagine experiencing that every day, every day, 7 days a week down south. So I couldn't imagine. Just the sin of being black, and that's not a sin, but some people don't like it, the color of your skin.